Hello fellow traders, Paul Lemmel. Got a good looking stock here. It's got a nice price squeeze setting up on it. This is a CENX, Century Aluminum Company. There is not an abundance of great looking charts with this market pullback. This one looks pretty decent. It's not an extremely high scoring stock, but has really good price action on the breakouts and pullbacks. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tips. Let's look at the short-term cycles first. We had a Cat 3 pullback basically coming off the TD9 here in the last few weeks, but the initial pullback off of that first spike, TD6 cycle, that's actually a 1 month cycle, and the TM1 is a 1.5 month cycle. And you can see both of these found support at the 1750 psychological price point. And then once the TD9, that's a 50-day cycle set, you got the same support on the pullback. So we get pretty good support in that 1750 area. And if this continues to have strength on the pullback, we're going to be pushing out outside of that TD9 line. And looking at the big picture here, this all came out of the TM-7 cycle. TM-7 cycle is a powerful cycle for long-term breakouts. Beyond that, let's look at we're probably at the 3.5 year. We're going to be getting to the 3.5 year on this breakout. Once we get the trend in the breakout, we're going to have to deal with that major cycle. It's a dominant cycle too. So we'll see how that sets, but right now we got good price action on the pullback from that initial breakout. 3.3 BMI overall, vector of 1 on that. If you're unfamiliar with any of the trading terms I'm using, you can find our club lingo at bigkunditradingclub.club/lingo. One other angle that demonstrates the strength of this consolidation is that once we had that TM-7 cycle set and we had the basically 1.5 month pullback on that, we had a pretty strong move out of that, basically about a 1.2 BMI out of this area right here. So right now we are in a TM3 channel with a higher high and higher low. That's a strong signal coming out of a TM7. You had a pretty quickly you set the higher high on that breakout of that TM7 cycle. And so what you have now, you look at the cycles on the pullback. You also look at the price action on a pullback. You got wave 1 down, wave 2 down, wave 3 down. So here's your CH3 in the cup, basically, or the little cup pullback. And that marked the lows, pullback from that. So we got a extension channel of that right around 40 bucks. So if we get a breakout of here, that would be where I might see the PBC zone begin to form up here. 1 BMI breakout from this area down here. And then beyond that, you got the cup BMI. If it's fundamentally strong, you may in fact get that base BMI extrapolated to above the cup. Right there, it's close to 5 BMI. If you extrapolated 5 BMI times 30 plus 30, that's 180 bucks. Probably again, those numbers are oftentimes pie in the sky. If in fact it hits, it could take years to do it. Going from close to 20 bucks to 150 bucks, and it's going to have to be a super fundamentals behind this to get it there. But if nothing else, I always like to look for a couple 100% out of the PBC zone. So once you get that PBC zone form, let's say it forms in that the $35 psychological price point. 2 times 35, 70 plus 35, close to 100 bucks. Not unrealistic, so keep a close eye on it. Again, good action out of the TM7. Basically came back inside of that, retested it, but reverse head and shoulders on the pullback. Let's see if we can push up to the $40 extension on that cat channel. Again, CENX, Century Aluminum Company. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.